rejection stings. It's a blow to the ego, a wound to the heart. It feels like a door slamming in your face, like the world telling you that you're not good enough, that you don't belong. But here's the truth. Rejection isn't the end of the road. It's not a verdict on your worth or potential. Rejection is redirection. It's life's way of steering you towards something better, something that you can't see right now, but that is waiting for you if you keep moving forward. We all face rejection. It's an inevitable part of life. Whether it's a job you didn't get, a relationship that didn't work out, or an opportunity that slipped through your fingers, rejection comes in many forms. It can leave you feeling lost, defeated, and questioning your path. But it's in these moments of doubt and disappointment that your true character is revealed. It's how you respond to rejection that defines you. You can choose to let rejection break you, to let it make you bitter and resentful. You can choose to dwell on what could have been, to wallow in self-pity and regret. But that won't get you anywhere. That won't change the fact that the door has closed. Instead, you must choose to see rejection for what it really is, a sign that you're being redirected to something greater. When one door closes, another one opens. It's a cliche, but it's true. The universe has a way of guiding us, of putting us on the path that we're meant to be on. But sometimes we're too caught up in our own plans, our own desires, to see the bigger picture. We get so attached to what we think we want, to the idea of how things should be, that we forget to be open to other possibilities. Rejection forces us to take a step back, to reevaluate our direction, and to consider other options. It's a push in a different direction, one that might lead to something even better than what we had originally envisioned. Think about it. How many times have you looked back on a rejection and realized that it was the best thing that could have happened to you? Maybe that job you didn't get would have made you miserable. Maybe that relationship that ended was holding you back from finding real love. Maybe that opportunity that slipped away was never meant for you in the first place. It's only in hindsight that we can see the wisdom in rejection, the way it cleared the path for something greater. But to see rejection as redirection, you have to be willing to trust the process. You have to believe that there's a purpose to the pain, a reason for the detours. You have to keep moving forward, even when it feels like you've hit a dead end. Because the truth is, rejection is not a dead end, it's a detour. It's a twist in the road that's leading you to where you're meant to be. It's easy to get discouraged when you face rejection. It's easy to start doubting yourself, to wonder if you're on the wrong path, if you're not good enough. But rejection doesn't mean you're not good enough. It doesn't mean you're not worthy of success or happiness. It just means that you're being redirected to something that's a better fit for you, something that aligns more with who you are and what you're meant to do. Every rejection is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to become stronger. It's a chance to refine your vision, to sharpen your skills, to prepare yourself for the next opportunity. It's a reminder that you're not defined by your failures, but by how you rise from them. It's a call to resilience, to perseverance, to keep going even when the road is tough. When you face rejection, don't take it personally. Don't let it crush your spirit or shake your confidence. Instead, see it as feedback, as a sign that you're being guided in a different direction. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to grow? What doors might this rejection be opening for me? By shifting your perspective, you can turn rejection into a powerful tool for growth and transformation. Rejection often feels like a personal failure, but it's important to understand that it's not about you as a person. It's about circumstances, timing, and fit. The world is full of opportunities, but not every opportunity is meant for you. Sometimes rejection is life's way of saying, this isn't for you, but something else is. It's a reminder that you have to be patient, that you have to keep searching, keep striving, and keep believing that what is meant for you will find you. The key to turning rejection into redirection is resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to keep going even when things don't go your way. It's about having the courage to face rejection head on, to learn from it, and to use it as a stepping stone to something greater. Resilience isn't about never failing. It's about how you respond to failure. It's about getting back up every time you're knocked down and continuing to move forward. Even when the road is tough, rejection can be a powerful motivator. It can push you to work harder, to be better, to prove the doubters wrong. It can fuel your determination and drive, and it can give you the strength to keep going, even when the odds are against you. But only if you choose to see it that way. You have to make a conscious decision to use rejection as fuel, to let it motivate you rather than defeat you. Think of rejection as a test. It's a test of your character, your resilience, and your determination. It's a test to see how badly you want something and how far you're willing to go to achieve it. If you give up at the first sign of rejection, you'll never know what you're truly capable of. But if you keep going, if you keep pushing forward, you'll find that rejection is just a bump in the road, not the end of the journey. Rejection can also be a blessing in disguise. It can protect you from situations that aren't right for you, that would have caused you more harm than good. It can redirect you to opportunities that are more aligned with your goals, your values, and your true purpose. But you have to be willing to see the silver lining, to look beyond the immediate pain and disappointment, and to trust that something better is waiting for you. The most important thing to remember about rejection is that it's not a reflection of your worth. It's not a judgment on your abilities, your potential, or your future. It's just a part of life, a part of the journey, and a part of the process of becoming who you're meant to be. Don't let rejection define you. Don't let it make you feel small or unworthy. Instead, let it strengthen you, let it teach you, and let it guide you to something greater. In the end, rejection is just a word. It's a word that carries a lot of weight. But it's not a word that should hold you back. It's a word that should push you forward, that should motivate you to keep going, to keep striving, and to keep believing in yourself. Because the truth is, you are capable of great things. You are capable of achieving your dreams, of reaching your goals, and of becoming the person you're meant to be. But you have to be willing to face rejection, to embrace it, and to use it as a stepping stone to something greater. So the next time you face rejection, don't see it as a failure. Don't see it as the end of the road. Instead, see it as a redirection, as a sign that you're being guided to something better. Trust the process, keep moving forward, and believe that what is meant for you will find you. Rejection is not your enemy, it's your ally. It's not a door closing, it's a door opening to a new path, a new opportunity, and a new beginning. Embrace it, learn from it, and let it lead you to where you're meant to be.